हेलो एंड गुड इवनिंग एवरीवन। बैंकिंग उत्कर्ष के वीडियो प्लेटफॉर्म पे मैं विशाल हसमुख आप सभी का तहे दिल से स्वागत करता हूं। बात करें हम सब्जेक्ट वर्ब एग्रीमेंट की। सब्जेक्ट वर्ब एग्रीमेंट का एक सीरीज हमने कर रखा है, आज है सेकंड सीरीज। कल वाली वीडियो जरूर देखें। राइट, क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 स्टार्ट करेंगे आज। सब्जेक्ट वर्ब एग्रीमेंट का क्वेश्चन नंबर 1, विद इन 5 months ही हैज बीन एबल टू सेल नो फ्यूअर देन 400 लीटर्स ऑफ द मिल्क। गो अहेड विद दिस क्वेश्चन। इस क्वेश्चन को देखेंगे। ओके, चलिए फटाफट बनाएंगे इस क्वेश्चन को। ओके, चलिए इस क्वेश्चन को देखें। विद इन 5 months ही हैज बीन एबल टू सेल नो फ्यूअर देन 400 लीटर्स ऑफ द मिल्क। ओके, क्या बनाएंगे इस क्वेश्चन का आंसर, फटाफट बताएं। चलिए फटाफट। विद इन 5 months ही हैज बीन एबल। ओके, आंसर देंगे, आंसर देंगे। ठीक है, तो क्या होना चाहिए। विद इन 5 months ही हैज बीन एबल टू सेल, यस, ओके, बहुत अच्छे, गुड। तो विद इन 5 months ही हैज बीन एबल टू सेल। हाँ, फीवर जो है बेसिकली किसके लगाते हैं हम लोग, काउंटेबल के लिए, राइट। तो यहां पर क्या लगाएंगे, लेस लगाएंगे। ठीक है, ओके। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन ऑन द स्क्रीन। पेशेंस एज वेल एज परसिवरेंस आर नेसेसरी फॉर सक्सेस। पेशेंस एज वेल एज परसिवरेंस आर नेसेसरी फॉर सक्सेस। चलो फटाफट बनाओ इस क्वेश्चन को। पेशेंस एज वेल एज, सबसे पहले तो हमें सेंटेंस देखना है किससे कनेक्ट है। सेंटेंस कनेक्ट हुआ है एज वेल एज से। यदि सेंटेंस एज वेल एज से कनेक्ट होता है, राइट, तो उसके पहले भी एक सब्जेक्ट होगा और उसके बाद भी एक सब्जेक्ट होगा। तो फर्स्ट सब्जेक्ट प्रधान होगा, राइट। तो फर्स्ट सब्जेक्ट प्रधान होगा, फर्स्ट सब्जेक्ट। तो फर्स्ट सब्जेक्ट क्या है, फर्स्ट सब्जेक्ट है पेशेंस। तो क्या होना चाहिए, फटाफट आंसर दीजिए। चलिए फटाफट दीजिए आंसर। हर हर महादेव, हर हर महादेव, फटाफट बनाइए आंसर। तो पेशेंस एज वेल एज, तो अकॉर्डिंग टू द फर्स्ट सब्जेक्ट, तो पेशेंस के अकॉर्डिंग हमें यूज करना है। तो क्या लगाएंगे, आर की जगह इज लगाएंगे। तो पेशेंस एज वेल एज परसिवरेंस इज नेसेसरी फॉर सक्सेस। यहां तक क्लियर है, आगे बढ़े। ओके, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन देखिए, क्वेश्चन नंबर 3। इन लक्षद्वीप जॉन्स ब्रदर इन लॉ विथ हिज वाइफ वर प्रेजेंट एट द फंक्शन। ओके, चलो इस क्वेश्चन को देखिए। इन लक्षद्वीप जॉन्स ब्रदर इन लॉ विथ हिज वाइफ वर प्रेजेंट एट द फंक्शन। चलो फटाफट देखो। इन लक्षद्वीप जॉन्स ब्रदर इन लॉ विथ हिज वाइफ वर प्रेजेंट एट द फंक्शन। हाँ, सेंटेंस पहले तो हम देखेंगे कनेक्ट किससे हुआ है। सेंटेंस कनेक्ट हुआ है विथ से, राइट। विथ से पहले भी एक सब्जेक्ट होगा, विथ के बाद भी एक सब्जेक्ट होगा। यदि सेंटेंस विथ से कनेक्ट होता है तो कौन सा सब्जेक्ट प्रधान होता है, सवाल यह उठता है। यदि विथ से कनेक्टेड है सेंटेंस तो कौन सा सब्जेक्ट प्रधान होगा, फर्स्ट सब्जेक्ट या सेकंड सब्जेक्ट। Yes, सबसे पहले बताना पड़ेगा if two subjects are connected with then the verb should follow which particular subject, either the first subject or the second one. Yes, first subject, of course. So the first subject is in Lakshadweep, John's brother-in-law. So we are talking about John's brother-in-law. So we are not talking about John and his brother-in-law. We are talking only about his brother-in-law. We are not talking about John, and neither we are talking about John and his brother-in-law. We are only talking about John's brother-in-law, right? So it is a singular subject. It is a singular subject. In Lakshadweep, John's brother-in-law with his wife were present. If two subjects are connected with the particular word with, then the verb follows the first subject, and the first subject is John's brother-in-law. Then John's brother-in-law is singular because it is not brothers-in-law. It is brother-in-law. The subject is singular, hence a singular verb should be used here. In Lakshadweep, John's brother-in-law with his wife were present, so we should remove were and we should use was over here. So in Lakshadweep, John's brother-in-law with his wife was present at the function, right? I believe no one has any doubt over here till now. Okay. Now send some happy emojis. Okay, come. Okay, come. Next question, question number 4 on your screen. A hot and a cold spring was found near each other. Yes. A hot and a cold spring was found near each other. Okay. चलो फटाफट बताओ. Okay. Come. A hot and a cold spring was found near each other. So when we're talking about a hot and a cold spring, तो यहाँ पर बात हम दो spring की कर रहे हैं, right? A hot and a cold spring. So we have to go with the answer plural verb. So here will be were found. A hot and a cold spring were found near each other, right? Okay. Yes. A hot and a cold spring were found near each other. Even we have a reciprocal pronoun each other in the sentence, which denotes mutual relationship of two particular things, right? Each other denotes the mutual relationship of two particular persons or things, right? And one another denotes more than two persons or things. The relationship of more than two persons or things, right? Each other equal to two, one other equal to more than two persons or things. And I believe you know this. Send me a thumbs up if you know this. Fast. I'm waiting. Okay. A hot and a cold spring were found near each other. Okay, come. Question number 5 on your screen. Either of the roads lead to the park. 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 Very nice. First of all, we know this very well. If a sentence starts with either, right? Either can be presented in 3 formats. Either takes a singular noun and a singular verb. But if of comes after either, it means we are talking about 2 different subjects. Yes, we are talking about 2 subjects, but actually when we are using either of, it means that we are talking about a particular subject between 2, right? So if the sentence starts with either of, the noun should be plural, and of course undoubtedly the noun should be plural and the noun should be countable, right? A countable plural noun comes after of, and if we are talking about either of, it means that we are talking about a particular subject between 2, right? Of course, the noun coming after of should be plural and it should be countable, but the verb should be singular because undoubtedly we are talking about a particular subject, and that's the reason we are using either of there. Yes or no? Right? Even though if we are talking about one of, doesn't matter at all whether we are using either of or we are using neither of, one of, none of, the noun should be plural after of and the noun should be countable, but the verb should be singular, right? If we are talking about 2-person in positive sense, we should use either. If we are talking about in negative, if we are talking about 2 persons in negative sense, neither of 2, it means that no particular person is involved in that particular action, right? But the verb should be singular, and I believe you know this. Right? Now come to this particular question. Either of the roads, it means that there are 2 roads, and between those 2 roads we are talking about one. Either of the roads are okay. So roads are plural. Roads are plural. Either of the roads. If you're talking about either of the roads, it means what? Roads. Between 2 roads, we're talking about one. Either of the roads. Roads countable. The noun is plural over here. And if you're talking about either of the roads, the actual particular subject is in this particular sentence is either. So either, we have to use the particular verb according to the subject, and that is either. Either of the roads, and the error we have found over here, that is leads, and many of you are 100% correct. Send me 100 if your answer is correct. स्क्रीन दिखाते हैं थोड़ा सा, ये वाला स्क्रीन थोड़ा सा मूव करें. ओके. And one thing more would like to add in this format. A noun is singular, a verb is singular after either. If we use either of, the nouns would be plural, the verbs would be singular, right? And the third format should be either or. If two subjects are connected with either or, the verb can be singular, the verb can be plural. It depends upon the second subject. I believe you know this. If two subjects are connected with either or, the verb follows the second subject. It means if the second subject is singular, the verb is singular. If the second subject is plural, the verb is plural. Right? It means the number of the verb depends upon the second subject. If the sentence is the two subjects in the sentence have particular format of either or, right? Hello, 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 hello. Okay, come. Now, actually, I was reading your comments. Sarthak, Pinky, Arun, Sneha, Priyal, Disha, Muskan. Okay, Sahil, good one. Okay, come. So, can we move on to the next question? Comment over here, ready for the question number 6. Okay. Come. Next question, question number 6 on your screen. One of my desires are to become a singer. No, actually, I'm not talking about myself. One of my desires are to become a singer. Okay. Yes. Just before some minutes, I was talking about this topic. The noun is plural after of. So, one of my desires. So, here we have plural, right? Of my desires are to become. So, among many desires, one of my desires are to become a singer or is to become a singer. It means that a particular person has many desires. Among many desires, he has one desire, that is to become a singer, right? I believe that you are able to understand me very well. Okay. Right? So, one of my desires are to become a singer. So, there should not be are, it should be is. Right? So, one of my desires is to become a singer. Question number 7 on the screen. The whole block of flats, including 3 shops, were destroyed in fire. Okay, go ahead with this question and let's solve this. The whole block of flats, including 3 shops, were destroyed in fire. Okay, very nice. See, the actual subject, while studying subject verb agreement, you must have come across the identification of the subject. So while reading the identification of the subject, you must have read this, that we have to identify the particular subject in the sentence, right? So the whole block of flats including 3 shops were destroyed in fire. So what is the subject over here? 3 shops were destroyed including the whole block. So the actual subject is block, the whole block of flats including 3 shops. It means that 3 shops were in that particular block, right? There were many flats, there were also 3 shops, right? The whole block of flats including 3 shops were destroyed in fire. So it should be was, not were. The whole block of flats including 3 shops was destroyed in fire. Question number 7, answer number C, right? Okay, send me 100 if your answer is correct and hit the session. Very nice. The whole block is subject, so the verb will be singular. Very good, Sneha. And that's the change I can see in the comment section today. Okay, come. Question number 8 on your screen. The sum and substance of his poem are as follows. See, sum and substance means gist, theme. The sum and it is the sum and substance, not the substance, right? The sum and substance, it means that is one, gist, theme of his poem are as follows. Gaurav's question. The sum and substance of his poem are as follows. Sum and substance is singular, so the verb will be singular. Okay. The sum and substance of his poem, not are, but it should be is over here, right? The sum and substance of his poem is as follows. Hello. Okay, come. Question number 9 on your screen. Neither of the 4 accused could be convicted. Neither of the 4 accused could be convicted. I believe you are able to solve this question. Yes, Swati, very nice. If an article is placed just before the first subject, it takes singular verb. Very nice. Wow. Very nice. Neither of the 4 accused could be convicted. Okay. Many of the candidates could be dubious or doubtful in marking the error whether it should be part A or it should be part B. Right, many of the candidates could be dubious. बहुत से candidates को ये doubt हो सकता है, बहुत से candidates ये doubtful हो सकते हैं कि part A को correct करें या part B को, right? मैं थोड़ा सा डिटेल में ले जाना चाहूंगा. फोर एक्यूज लिखा है ना, तो ये नाउन है, राइट? ये क्या है? नाउन है। और नीदर ऑफ क्या है? प्रोनाउन है। तो यदि चार एक्यूज्ड हैं तो उनको हम दो कर देंगे, मतलब नाउन के अकॉर्डिंग प्रोनाउन यूज करोगे या प्रोनाउन के अकॉर्डिंग नाउन यूज करोगे। यदि एक्यूज्ड की संख्या चार है तो उसके अकॉर्डिंग आप प्रोनाउन को चेंज करेंगे, राइट? सपोज you are teaching a child, right? And he sees a boy. एक चाइल्ड जो है वो एक लड़के को देखता है, राइट? और वो एक लड़के के लिए यूज करता है she is a boy. तो what will you do? क्या उस लड़के को चेंज कर देंगे लड़की में, या उस बच्चे को सिखाएंगे कि भैया, बाबू, सोना, राइट? यूज ही विद द पर्टिकुलर वर्ड बॉय, बिकॉज बॉय जो है मेल है, तो ही इज अ बॉय यूज करेंगे, राइट? तो चार एक्यूज्ड यदि है तो उसके अकॉर्डिंग यहां पर क्या यूज करना चाहिए आपको? यहां पे यूज करना चाहिए none of the four accused could be convicted, right? Very nice. Here four accused given, so we can't use neither of. Instead of neither we should use none, right? We must change pronoun according to the noun, right? Question number 10 on the screen. The strain of all the difficulties, vexations and anxieties were more than John could beat. Go ahead with this question. None of the four. The strain of all the difficulties, vexations and anxieties were more than John could beat. Take your time. Yes, yes, very nice. Go ahead. स्ट्रेन का मतलब क्या? पेन, राइट? तो द स्ट्रेन ऑफ ऑल द डिफिकल्टीज, वैक्सेशन एंड एंजाइटीज वॉज मोर देन जॉन कुड बीट. ओके, क्वेश्चन नंबर 11 on your screen. Everybody, it must be admitted, has their ups and downs. Everybody, it must be admitted. प्रत्येक इंसान, प्रत्येक, हर एक, इट मस्ट बी एडमिटेड, एडमिट करना चाहिए कि हर किसी के जिंदगी में अप्स एंड डाउन्स आते हैं. एवरीबडी, इट मस्ट बी एडमिटेड, हैज देयर अप्स एंड डाउन्स. Of course, singular verb, everybody, it must be admitted, has their ups and downs. My dear ladies and gentlemen, let me remind you one thing, and believe you me, I have already taught this, right? Very nice. I have got the answer, and the answer has been given by Sahil. See, everybody, it must be admitted, has their ups and downs. Everybody is singular, indefinite pronoun. Everyone, everybody, someone, somebody, no one, nobody, right? So we have a singular verb over here. Everybody, it must be admitted, has. If a verb is singular, if the subject is singular, the verb is singular, then my dear candidates, you must remind one thing, the possessive adjective should also be singular, right? And if there is any indefinite pronoun, what do we use? We use the possessive adjective his in place of any possessive adjective. Doesn't matter at all. What we use the particular word his as a possessive adjective of any indefinite pronoun, right? So everybody, it must be admitted, has his ups and downs. Okay, tell me one thing, whether I have taught you or not, right? Yes. Okay, many of the candidates I can see. Okay, I come back to this question, this one, and many of you have joined me now. I repeat, see, when we use either can be asked in three formats. Number one, either. If we use either, the noun after either should be singular, the verb should be singular if only particular word either is used. If the word either is there, the noun should be singular, the verb should be singular. If of comes after either, it means it is either of. It is different format. It means that we are talking between two persons or things and the subject is singular, not two. Actually, we are talking about one between two, and that is the reason there is either of. A noun should be plural and countable after of. We know this very well, right? But the verb should be singular. It means what? Let me conclude. The noun should be plural after either of, but the verb should be singular. And what is the third format? The third format is either or. If two subjects are connected with either or, it means the verb can be singular, can be plural. It depends. I mean to say, the verb can be singular, can be plural. The verb depends upon the second subject of the sentence. If the subject is singular, I mean, if the second subject is singular, the verb is singular. If the second subject is plural, the verb is plural. I believe I have cleared your doubts. Keep watching, keep improving. Right? Let's come back to the question. Come back to the question number 12. Every woman in the world fervently hopes that their child will be a normal and healthy baby. Okay. Okay, nice one, very nice. And of course, you can correct. Every woman in the world fervently hopes that their child will be a normal and healthy baby. Baby. Fervently का मतलब है excitedly, उत्साह से, right? Every woman in the world fervently hopes that their child will be a normal and healthy baby. So every woman in the world fervently hopes that their child will be a normal and healthy baby. See, we have a article, a normal and healthy baby. एक की बात हो रही है, right? Yes. You have found Every represents a singular noun, right? Every woman. Woman is correct. Every woman in the world fervently hopes. See, every woman hopes. MB5. MV5 denotes a singular subject. It means what? MB5 is always singular. MB1 is plural, but MB5 is singular, right? Ladies and gentlemen. So every woman hopes. Every woman hopes. If a subject is singular, the verb is singular, and the possessive adjective must be singular. So every woman hopes that, directly go with the subject, her child. I can read all your comments and I can see many of you are improving. Okay, come. Question number 13 on the screen. Neither of them sent their papers in time for the last seminar. Neither of them sent their papers in time for the last seminar. Okay. Neither of them sent their papers in time for the last seminars. Oh, you can solve this very nicely, very easily you can solve this. Go ahead with this question. Good one. Yes. Neither of them, we're talking between two, but actually talking about one. Neither of them sent their papers in time for the last seminar. So neither of them sent their papers. What we should use over here? We should use, yes, if a common gender noun is presented in a particular question, what we should use? Yes. So neither of them sent their papers in time for the last seminar. So neither of them sent his papers in time for the last seminar. Hello, 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 hello. Very nice. Very good. So we prefer his, right? Good one. Okay. Now is the time of homework. Take question number 14, question number 15 as your homework. Comment the answers in English. I hope you will do this. Question number 14 on your screen. I count 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop this particular video and then you can proceed. Question number 15. If it were possible to get near when one of the volcanic eruptions take place, we would see a grand sight. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right? Okay. कमेंट करेंगे आंसर्स को, मैं आपके आंसर्स जरूर पढ़ूंगा. मिलते हैं आपसे कल वापस इसी टाइम सेम जगह. थैंक यू एवरीवन. जय हिंद.